All right, people. So I'm back again, man. I wanted to come on here and give a shout out to everybody that tuned in for my first video and shit, man. I really appreciate you guys. A lot of people got a misconception of what I'm trying to do here. You know what I mean? I'm gonna keep it 100 with you guys. Okay, I'm here to promote health, people. You know what I mean? Health and my fitness channel, and I'm here to help other people with becoming the best versions of themselves. So those of you that stated their opinions and all that, I respect everybody's opinions on the way they took that video, but I'm not here to politic or anything like that. And those of you making all them funny comments, you know who you are. I'm not gonna speak on that stuff. You know what I mean? I've lived that life, people. So I don't have to prove anything to anybody. This just isn't the time or place for anything like that. But anyways, people, I'm here to touch on topics of what's going on around here with our raza. You know what I mean? How they're creating that division. Yeah, I understand there's been a division between the north and south. Okay, yeah, I do that, understand that. But you gotta if you're really familiar with this shit, man, it's a different thing, up north with the upstaters. You know what I mean? So like I said at the beginning, I'm not gonna get into this shit, but if you know, you know what I mean. And I know, I lived it. I lived behind them walls, and I did all my time up north. But anyways, people, so like I said, I'm not going to get back on that topic because I'm not creating my channel to become a political channel. You know what I mean? There's a lot of other channels out there if you want to do that, but you're more than free to talk about whatever you want on my channel with me. You know what I mean? If I'm comfortable with answering with whatever questions you want to touch down on, fuck, shoot them. You know what I mean? I have no problem with that. Just keep it respectful. What I'm trying to show out here, people, is that we can work as raza no matter where you're from, or with anybody, really. You know what I mean? If you're trying to build a bag, man, you gotta break them barriers down. You know what I mean? You have to put your pride and ego to the side in order to fucking get anywhere in life. You know what I mean? Especially to get out of that circle that you just been placed in, and haven't been able to progress in life. More than likely it's because you lived off of your ego and pride. I've done that for many years, people, and that's what kept me from growing the way I should have been growing. So I finally learned, you know what I mean, throughout time and age, as you grow older and you get a little bit more wiser and shit, and you speak, you hear people speak on things that go on around you and how they grew and were able to become better for themselves. You know what I mean? So you listen to it, man. You listen and you put it up here in the head, and you take that knowledge and run with it, man. You know what I mean? It's you got to work something that's gonna work for you, and more than likely, it's gonna work, especially if someone else has used that same method of coming out of that circle that they've been trapped in for years and years. You know what I mean? Because we've always been given wrong information. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's like we were misled as kids. It almost seems as they didn't want our people to grow. You know what I mean? They fear us to grow, because all bullshit aside, I don't care how you think about this. If we came together as one, it's hopefully one day we can. It's going to be a rough ride. You know what I mean? More than likely, I'm not going to be around here to see it. My kids may not ever be around here to see it. But eventually, as you can see, every race, my boy, is so cut. You know what I mean? It's because we're interweaving now, I should say. You know what I mean? We're mingling. We're breaking the walls down. You know what I mean? There's a lot of stuff that it's changed in my neighborhood, for example. You know what I mean? Or just around my neighborhood. As far as like using the N-word, you know what I mean? That's not in my vocabulary. I mean, if that's what you choose to use, that's on you. I don't use it. I won't speak on it with other people. You know what I mean? I'd rather not be around it, but then I do understand. You know what I mean? We do have homies that grew up here in the South, my boy, because you become a product of your environment. So the homies like from South Central, Compton, Watts, and all that, Inglewood, they have that lingo. Their vernacular is going to be different than mine. I don't frown upon them. at the end of the day, it's up to you. To each his own. If you choose to use that talk, that you know exactly what I'm talking about, people. Like I said, I don't want to get into this shit, but it's entirely up to you at the end of the day. You know what I mean? If you want to rock with me, hey, roll with it, baby. You know what I mean? I'm never gonna shoot out negative shit about anybody. You know what I mean? I give props to any man that is out there in that struggle and that is fucking striving to become that best version of themselves. Whether it be in life itself or physically. That's my expertise as far as what I do. I help change people's lives. You know what I mean? I went from fucking being, just fat, fit to ripped. I'm not gonna toot my own horn, but I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm 53 years old, my boy, or whoever's listening to this, and I walk around with a six-pack, and I don't mean a six-pack of beer either. I'm ripped and fit, man. And so what I'm trying to do right here with my channel, I'm trying to teach other people how to do that, because all of us, raza, we have that warrior in us. Every last one of us. I mean, every last race does. You know what I mean? But some of us ain't really trying to show other people how to do it, how to bring it out of them. So I'm trying to show them the way I brought it out of me, especially when it comes to your fitness and all that. I've learned the science behind it, the nutrition, because nutrition does play an important part, people. If you really want to get in your tip-top shape, don't ever hesitate to reach out to me. I'll get any of you guys started, you know what I mean? I'll help you guys out. I have no problem with that. I love helping people out, and helping them become that best version of themselves, especially when it comes to a lifestyle of physical, mentally changing themselves for the better, and spiritually, hey, shit, man, I'll do it, man, because I know what it's like to be at rock bottom. I've been to the joint more than once. I was taken from my wife and my kids for what I consider wino time. You know what I mean? Because I got homies that are doing all day and just got out from doing long stretches and shit. I'm not gonna say no names or anything like that, because I will never put anybody's names out here. But yeah, but no matter how much time you've done or where you've really done it, it's all doing time. No matter how you look at it, you know what I mean? It's how you conduct yourself behind them walls or wherever you did your time at, you know what I mean? But don't come out here glamorizing the shit, you know what I'm saying? Because out here in this real world, this is where it's really happening now, people. This is the real life. If you could make it out here, man, shit, man, I tip your hat. I tip my motherfucking hat to you guys, because behind them walls, anybody could survive there. You know what I'm saying? In those of you Mexica warriors out there, you know who I'm talking about. I'm probably going to say different, but I know people. I've lived it, okay? I won't get into an argument with any of you guys, you know what I mean? Like I said, each and every one of you guys have your opinion, and I respect it 100, you know what I mean? So you could come at me, leave comments, whatever, people, it's all good, you know what I mean? But like I said, I'm never going to come at you guys foul, you know what I mean? Because each and every person is entitled to their own opinion. So anyways, people, I don't want to be rambling on and shit and be all over the place, Like I said, I'm just starting with this stuff, this YouTube stuff. So keep in mind, man, I might have bounced around a little bit from here to there topic wise and shit. I'm still learning this shit, people, so just bear with me, man. I'm gonna get the hang of this, and then once I do, we'll take it from there, man. Eventually I want to get it to where we could get on some motherfucking lives, and we'll chop it up, man. Chop it up like some grown-ass adults, you know what I mean? Don't be on their motherfucking keyboard warriors or whatever they call that shit, you know what I mean? Don't put me in the fucking whatever you guys call that bullshit, that YouTube yada. I have no part of that, man. Hell no. You know what I mean? I've already did my thing, and like I said, the people that are on here and that know me, they know. You know what I mean? I don't need validation from anybody. My people know. I'm not going to say any more. But anyways, people, with that being said, people, make sure you get up and get yours, and always remember, subscribe, hit the like button, and the all notification bell on this channel. Let's run this shit in, people. Let's do this.